Hi, my name's Samira. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm starting a new series, my love-hate relationship with X. So it is basically just my favorites and least favorites from, different brands. So today we're doing Kylie Cosmetics. So I'm going to go through all the products that I have from Kylie Cosmetics and just give you kind of mini reviews, little rundowns on what products I do and what products I don't like from the range. I'm going to do this with a bunch more brands, so please let me know below what brands you want to see and brands that, I've got at least 4 or 5 products from. I can kind of go through and let you know what I do like from them and what I don't like. And if I've got any in detailed reviews of any of the products that I mentioned, they will also be linked down below for you to go check out. So first up, Kylie released her lip kits. So you could get the liquid lipstick and the matching lip pencil together in a little set. So I did review that when it first came out, just to kind of see what I thought of it. The lipsticks smell really nice. They smell quite nice. The lip pencils are really good. I found the formula of the liquid matte lipsticks to be a little bit drying. It didn't look too bad, it didn't look too liney or anything. I do find that with a lot of nudes and more neutral shades it can happen, so it's not too bad. It's not the worst I've had or anything, but they are quite uncomfortable to wear and kind of hard to touch up after, if they kind of crack a little bit, you kind of have to remove before reapplying. So that is a bit of a bummer about the lipsticks, but the lip pencils are beautiful and very, very happy that now they sell them separately, because I picked up quite a few more lip pencils because they've just got all these beautiful nude neutral shades, which I love. So big bonus there. Matte lipsticks, don't love too much. The lip pencils, I love a lot. Then Kylie released the metal matte lipsticks. I have the shade Air. It is I don't know, I feel like the applicator on this is smaller and not as good a quality as the liquid lipsticks. The shade is nice enough on its own, but it doesn't look very good on me, but that's not, the product's fault. But I find that it just doesn't sit nicely on the lips, being that metallic finish. It just kind of isn't as opaque, and you kind of have to layer it up, and then it just doesn't sit as nicely because you're layering it up. So metal matte lipsticks, do not like. As I said, lip pencils, love, love, love. Then we've got the lip glosses. I love the lip glosses. I'm wearing at the moment a ColourPop satin lipstick, and I popped the Kylie lip gloss in Poppin' over the top, just a nice sexy gold. I find that this one's a little bit more yellow tone than the Jouer Skinny Dip. Very similar in terms of shimmery metallic gloss and everything. The Skinny Dip one is probably better for more lighter skin tones. This is probably better for more medium, not that you can get it anyway because it's limited edition, but the formula of the glosses is really, really nice. They're very comfortable, not very sticky. They don't go too weird and milky looking on the lips, which I don't like. Yeah, I like the glosses a lot. I do have a friend who said that she found her lip glosses have gone a bit glunky in the tubes now, so I'm hoping that doesn't happen to mine, but if it did, I would probably still repurchase. Literally, and so cute because they're my favorites. I like them. Then we have Kyliner. I've only got the shade Bronze, so I can only speak for the shade Bronze. I hate it. I hate it, guys. So bad. The color itself, dropping on the ground. The color itself of the bronze liner is really, really nice. It is an absolutely beautiful shade. I love the shade, but I find that when I'm trying to draw it on my eyes, it just grabs and it doesn't glide on smoothly. And then so I try and use it in my waterline, and it just doesn't go in my waterline. I don't know why. It just, I could draw it 1,000 times and my waterline is still just flesh tone. Then the gel pot liner, again, beautiful, same beautiful bronzy shade and everything. But I just find that it just goes chunky. It's hard to get the color to kind of come out even. Obviously in the swatch it's fine because I put on a lot, but if you wanted to use that as a base for a dark smoky eye, that would probably be okay. But when I try and do a nice precise winged liner, it just crumbles and it just doesn't sit nicely at all. And then the brush. I do like that this brush is black versus the holiday brushes, which I'll go into in a second, but it feels very, very cheap, very flimsy. It's like I'm holding nothing at all. And then the actual winged tip on there is very, very thick. So I feel like that would be good for maybe more like an eyebrow brush. Like if you wanted to do like quite natural powder through your brows or something. Wouldn't work with a pomade because I feel like you need to be a bit more precise to get the little hair strokes. Otherwise it looks too, I don't know, too much. But I don't know, I don't like this brush. I feel like for a, you know, because it's coming with like a gel liner, so you're probably going to want to do like a nice thin line or a thick line. So I feel like this brush should be thinner, like it should have half the hair in there and then maybe be like a bit more tapered through the tips. Like it's just a very chunky brush, so it just doesn't apply nicely at all. So unfortunately with this kit, the only thing I like is the actual shade, but none of the 3 products themselves. Let me know though below if you've tried bronze, if you've experienced that, and if you found that a different shade in the range is actually better, because a lot of people have been saying that they love like the black ones. So maybe the black one's a different formula, but this, because it's the bronze, it's got like that gold sheen through there. So maybe it's the same as like the metal matte lipsticks, where like the metal matte just didn't sit as nicely because it's got like the shimmery bits through it or something. I don't know, that's my best guess. It's such a shame because the colors themselves are so gorgeous. Let's go back to another good product. So this is the cream eyeshadow. I have the shade in Camo. So it's just a beautiful kind of olive camo green shade. It just applies beautifully on my eyelids. It doesn't crease, lasts very well, easy to blend out, easy to blend shades on top of. It just works really, really well. I was very, very upset that I didn't get like the rose gold one from the birthday collection, but you know, shit happens. That's why like I heard such good reviews about it and I didn't want to get it because it was like limited edition. I'm hoping that maybe she brings it back to be permanent because like rose gold is so trending. But yeah, out of the holiday collection when it came out, I thought Camo probably looked like the shade I'll get the most wear out of. So yeah, I'm really happy I got it. It's a very, very, very beautiful shade. I love those olive greens. I don't know, I love like Camo, kind of that khaki shade. It just gets me. That's me. I am Camo and grey. And we have Kyshadow palettes. So I've got the bronze and the burgundy palette. I know I definitely have videos on both of these. I really love the bronze palette for like everyday, kind of like easy, chuck on your eyes. They're, you know, just whatever, they're just gonna look good. You can just put any shades on and they're all gonna work together really well. And then the burgundy palette is just very like, this is what I wish Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette was. Like I love Anastasia Modern Renaissance, don't get me wrong at all, but I feel like the shades are very, very similar, but then they've gone and put this beautiful, beautiful gold copper shade, shimmery coppery shade. It's just stunning. That's where I feel like the Modern Renaissance palette fell short. So when I was like doing my eye makeup the other day, you know, I was using Modern Renaissance and then I was like, I need that copper shade. I was like, who has the copper shade? I'm like, oh, Kylie does. So I opened up the palette and then I realized all the other shades that I've already used from the Modern Renaissance were pretty much in here. And I'm like, well, I probably could have just used this palette then. So yeah. But then, you know, it doesn't have like the light shimmery shades and stuff in here. But these palettes are just beautiful. Like I really, really like them. I skipped on the holiday palette just because I don't think I'll really wear those kind of shades very much. But yeah, I do really, really like these. I'm very, very excited to see what other palettes she comes out with. Although like I've got bronze and burgundy, like what else could I want? Like I don't wear grey smokies and like coloured, probably not going to do it for me. I'm interested to see maybe like a, you know, that Chloe Ciate palette where it's got those like purpley shades through it. Maybe something like that might work well, whereas this burgundy is like more reds. We'll see. I'm very excited. If it's shades that I can see myself wearing, I will definitely get any future palettes from Kylie because they're beautiful. Then we have these. So I got the holiday brushes from Kylie. So you've got the white brushes with the white white bristles on the top and the little Kylie bag and everything. These again feel very, very light, and the quality of them, they look very, very, very cheap. But having said that, they apply product really, really well. So I don't know, like I actually watched Chloe Morello's video when she used like all the holiday stuff and she's like, oh, these brushes look really bad. Then she's using them and she's like, oh, not my bad, they work well. And that's exactly what it was like when I was using them. Like I got them and I was like, oh, these look very cheap, but then they actually work so well. So I'm really happy with how these perform, but I do hope to see maybe the quality improve a little bit in the future. Luckily I did get these for free because when like you can buy this set, but I did get it for free during one of like the 12 days of Christmas because Kylie had like, you know, buy a palette and get the brushes for free. So I did that. So that's, yeah, how I got these for free. So I'm happy I didn't have to pay for these brushes. If I had paid for these brushes, I probably wouldn't be very happy with, you know, because they're no better than any other brushes I have, and they feel like they're not bad, but they just look cheap. So like, I wouldn't mind spending like $10 on these brushes, but they're definitely more than that. So I feel like it's probably not worth it. I've heard that Kylie has put like a copyright thing on Kybrow, so I'm guessing there'll be some brow products coming out this year. I'm interested to see how those go. I'm so like die hard for my Benefit brow products though, so I'm like, when there's new brow products coming out, like I never try them because I'm just like, how can they be better than Benefit? Like, what's the point? So we'll see. I'm interested to see how they go. Because of like free shipping and stuff, like for international orders, it's usually like free over $60. So that's why like I'll pick up like a lip gloss, or I'll pick up a pencil, you know, when a new product comes out that I want to try, just so I can get the free shipping, because, you know, I'm happy to keep expanding my collection, because so far most of the products I've tried have been really good. In terms of like Kylie Cosmetics, the brand, I do think that Kylie has done very well, especially for such a new brand. I mean, at the start there were like, you know, mixed reviews and stuff, but she very much took everything on board. Like any negativity, she kind of took it and then made it better. Like when there were the faulty lip gloss applicators, she's like, fine, changes them straight away, just based on feedback. So I do think that that's very good. Like some people, you know, like Jeffree Star, for example, you know, when his pans were breaking, he's like, well, that's not my fault they're breaking, they're not being careful, blah blah. And then eventually he's like, oh yeah, actually one of the palettes like got like the pallets with the things on it got dropped, so that's why they're breaking. And it's like, you know, she's just not very, like, there's no drama around it, you know. If there's a problem with stuff, it's like, okay, and it's getting fixed. So like, I don't really see the issue. I've never had a problem with customer service. I think I had like a product and I was like, oh, it hasn't said that it's been shipped yet. So I kind of contacted them and I was like, hey, has this been sent yet? Like I was expecting it to kind of, you know, already be well on its way by now. And they're like, you know, got back to me really quickly and they're like, oh yeah, your product's already been sent out. So here's your tracking, blah, blah, blah. And then it came like, you know, a few days later. So I personally haven't had any problems in terms of like, you know, posting and, you know, different issues or anything. But the way I see it, pretty much as soon as a brand sends something, like all you really want is a good processing time. That's all they can do. Once they send it, it's up to the like couriers or the postal companies or whatever, and it's usually them who suck, not the brands. So yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to say about Kylie Cosmetics. Those are all the products I've tried so far. So I've tried quite a lot of them. I think I might be missing like a few here or there. Like I don't have every shade of everything, but yeah, I can kind of talk in terms of formula. Definitely let me know about the eyeliner, because that's probably the thing that was like the most disappointing for me. So if you've got the different shades and they work really well, definitely let me know. The eyebrow brush, like I feel like even if, you know, the eyeliners worked better, that brush, I couldn't do like a nice detailed wing liner with it. It's just too thick and just, oh. So yeah, let me know what your favorites from Kylie are below. Let me know if anything new comes out. If you want to see reviews on it, please definitely let me know. I am happy to review anything that you guys want to see. I did have some very expensive requests, like for Guerlain products to review. Can't quite afford them, you know, because they wanted like a few things from Guerlain. I'm like, ah. Maybe, we'll see. Like obviously if I get enough requests for something, I'm happy to go buy it out and review it for you guys. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see more of this year. I've got some things planned. I'm trying to change up a little bit. I don't want to be, you know, like I used to do lots of tutorials. Now I kind of do more reviews. I try and, you know, space out the different kind of videos I do, just so it's nice and varied for everyone. But yeah, I'm always happy to take on requests. So I've got like a diary and I write in the diary like any requests. So yeah, whatever you want to see, let me know. I won't ignore you. You know, it might already be on my list, and you know, if you request it, then I can bump it up and get that content out sooner to you all. So yes, Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my new videos. If you can be bothered, turn on the little bell icon so you get notified when I actually post new videos, because YouTube doesn't notify everyone anymore of new videos, which is such a shame because I miss out on so many people that I like watching. I'm like, they haven't posted in ages. And then lo and behold, I search them and oh yeah, no, they've posted heaps. YouTube's just hiding them from me. So definitely do that if you can be bothered. No pressure though, no pressure. Thank you for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.